So when I was growing up, I don't really think that I had a mentor. I had a good dad, I had a good mom. They cared for me, they provided for me. But in looking back, I'm not really sure they mentored me. In other words, we didn't have talks to try to prepare me for what life was all about. So I kind of was figuring it out on my own. And I think that's really probably more the norm than the exception. And so what we're going to be talking about tonight is what this concept of mentoring means. And as our kids get older, depending on their maturity and their readiness level, how can we merge into that role? And how can we help prepare them for real life? So not only do they just have head knowledge, but they can make wise choices on their own. Because I don't really think I knew what a mentor was until I was older. So I go cruising into my 20s, and I'm doing good at my job because I had been taught that. But all the other decisions I'm making spiritually and emotionally and mentally, I'm just kind of winging it on my own. And it's almost like the story in Ecclesiastes, right, where I was trying out a series of different lifestyles to see what worked. And the way I did it is I tried a bunch of them that didn't work for me. But the point being, a lot of us grow up and we don't have someone giving us guidance on how to live life the right way. So that's what we're going to talk about, this concept of mentoring. And as our kids get older, it's kind of a natural transition, right? It means we stop telling them what to do, and we're now kind of walking alongside of them. It's really kind of a discipling kind of a role. And it becomes very natural as they then become young adults and older adults. We can just, we now have established a more trusted relationship with them. So that can continue for years and years and years. And even when our kids start having kids, we can kind of stay in that role, right? Where they're running their own lives. We're not trying to control them, but yet we're still there. We're still an influence.